have there been any experiences that you would say were particularly formative to your sense of Jewish identity?
I would say that the major events afterwards were anti-Semitic experiences, I would say. Anti-Semitic experiences with Europeans, where I had to, first of all, to acknowledge that there is anti-Semitism, something that, according to the very leftist, which is at the same time leftist, but also Zionist in the way that, like, rejecting the diaspora, this kind of ideology where I grew up in, anti-Semitism was an invention of the right wing, right? Anti-Semitism was not something that exists for them. And for me to encounter it, and I must qualify this, it's not anti-Semitism in the way that my grandparents experienced, for example, in Poland in high school. I learned from them like crazy stories, and no, it was an anti-Semitism that is somehow washed within a Philo-Semitism, some kind of these experiences where I become a complete object of the other, where I stop being an individual and I'm the Jew for that particular individual, be it a symbol of the betrayal of Judas, or a symbol of something great and fantastic that has to come back to Palestine because of a messianic plan, or has to, I don't know, become Christian also. I got this as well. The harshest example was when I went to, I met some people in France, in a summer house in France, where I went with my wife and her family, and they were friends of my wife's parents, who live in Zurich, and she claimed, I guess it was right, she was a teacher in a Jewish school in Zurich, and he was a pastor, a Protestant pastor in Zurich. And from the beginning, the encounter with me was like, they said, "Oh, amazing, you're Jewish, do you know Yiddish?" I didn't at the time. And I said, "I don't." "Oh, what a shame, can you make a filter fish?" And it was a series of these small questions that reduced me to Jewish, and it was clear that the conversation for hours simply cannot go to any place else. And then it was also, we love Jews, we love Israel, why don't you come back to Israel? And I spoke about the importance of Jewish life in the diaspora, and it became something like, no, but I think it's better for the Jews to be in Israel. And then they hate Muslims. They want me to know that they hate Muslims because I'm Jewish, and I would probably like that because Jews hate Muslims, right? So they wanted me to know it. They wanted me also to know what they think about Arabs that they met in Algeria, trying to say that the stereotypes are simply true, all the stereotypes, and giving examples and trying to make me feel more comfortable with them, because we could probably align on that topic. And then I understood that there was nothing to speak with them about in this region. I tried to speak about other things, and the climax was when the pasta was served, and I was served first before the guy, and he said, as a sort of a joke in German, he said, "Der Jude hat mich verraten," which means the Jew has betrayed me. And everybody was like, they were all very quiet. There was a silence, and the grandfather of my wife did not really hear it, and he asked again, and he repeated it. "Ich habe gesagt, der Jude hat mich verraten." And then, it simply exploded. And it was the first the first moment where I really saw that I am nothing to him, that I am a Jew, and everything together just comes, like the Yiddish, and then his will of me going to live in Israel, and the hate for other religions, and this very, very old, theologically rooted fascination with this betrayal, right? Like, things that I never thought were existing. I thought this is a film, you know? And yeah, these things got me to think a lot about what I'm doing and about what I should to do, and the connection between my own research and my own identity, and the importance of explaining certain things to certain people in certain situations. So these kind of experiences were very formative, I think.